Hey everyone, I'm at home. I'm just doing my final edit on episode 4 and I thought I'd give you a bit of a pre-episode talk on what to expect. So there's a lot of swearing in this one. I absolutely lose it in this video. Find out why. The whole idea of this video was warts and all. You're going to see warts and all in this episode here. I hope you've enjoyed this entire series. It's been fun bringing this concept of video to you this way, where I've got no drones, no static shots. Everything is just camera rolling as we're doing and seeing things. So hope you enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the comments, etc. so far. So watch the rest of this episode. I'll be back at the end to just tell you where I'm at with the Harley Davidson as well. So make sure you stick around and get an update on what the actual problem with the bike was and what I'm doing stepping forward. So thanks everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video series. It's been a blast, and keep the comments rolling in. Catch you soon. It kind of makes me wonder, do I just want to come out here on a Harley or a big Honda Goldwing or something and actually enjoy the ride a different way? So who knows? Ride's over, we're heading home. So just did the same thing again. It's kind of hunting for fuel, so I think it's maybe, I don't know, a fuel issue or something. So I'm not going to risk going further out. We've got a baby coming. My daughter's got a baby coming in 3 weeks, so I can't risk the time to get stuck out there. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to backtrack the way we came here. Just loading up, I'm about to head home. So a little bit disappointed, but at the same time, we're 3 days, we're about 1,200, 1,400 k's away from home from here. If we keep going out further west and we have continuing problems, we're only further away. So I've made the decision that we will start heading home. At least that way we're closer to bigger towns. If the bike snuffs itself, I think it's fuel. It's going to be interesting to see when we get back into better fuel zones how it performs. So anyway, that's where we're at. We're just waiting for Di. I think she's going to cancel all the rooms ahead of us, and we'll pack up and get going. Homeward bound, we're now leaving Tibooburra. We're going to head towards Nakundra, Thargomindah, St. George home. So we'll probably do that over 2 days. 1, 2, 3 days. 3 days from today. So look, here's the thing, the bike is running so good, but as soon as you go to stop, the revs just shoot up to 4,000 RPM. So, I don't know, talking to Ferg this morning, he kind of still believes there's something with either there's some rubbish in the fuel line that's causing it. But look, the bike can sit on 100 to 120k an hour. Not that I do 120k, it's 100k speed limit. The bike could sit on 120. I've been sitting on 100, 105 kilometers an hour. We've now got dirt for about 100 kilometers. So we'll just get through this and, you know, keep pegging at it. When I stop is when the issue is. So we're just going to keep riding the bike as long as we can. So our next stop now is back at Nakundra. So, I filmed this yesterday. There's no real point filming much of it today unless something happens. So here we go. How's the stress levels?
Not stressed, just annoyed that we have to go back home.
Well, we have to go back home anyway.
Yeah, I know, but so soon.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go.
Good. It's been good up until now, so yeah, cool.
You got to see Tibooburra.
Got to see Tibooburra. Yep.
Yep. Got to see the emu.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was good. It's good. It's just a shame we have to go back. But anyway.
Should we go on to Bali instead? And just got some scooters in Bali?
That sounds pretty promising.
Sounds better than this, eh?
Yeah.
Righto.
Oh, well. No, not better, just different.
Let's roll on.
Bye.
So close, but yet so far. We're actually at the another turn off into Cameron Corner, Dig Tree, Inaminka. Well, there you go. I took you to the sign that goes to Cameron Corner
Yeah.
and Inaminka. Happy with that? It's
Yep.
gonna have to do you.
I'll have to.
So if anybody comes out this way, I'm gonna hide a sticker on the back. Come out here, get a photo of that sticker right there. Get in touch with me on YouTube and I'll send you a free sticker. This month's giveaway. Bloody hot, it's about 33 degrees. Hey, again, the bike's going amazing. I just can't back off. If I back off the throttle and go to 0 throttle, the RPMs just shoot to the sky. So I don't know, we probably could have done the ride, but you know, I just don't want to risk it. We're here, we're heading back, so it's all good. Getting dirt road again. Wife is getting to experience desert country for the first time.
Hot and thirsty.
Oh man, stopping for a breather. Whew. That's exhausting. Trying to manage the bike, manage the heat, manage not falling off on these rocks. Anyway, probably another 30 k's of dirt, I think, then we're back on the bitumen. So then we're going to stop at Nakundra at the pub, get a drink, actually have lunch there today. So I'm going to go find a tree over here. Ride's great, it's just this thing, and our suspicions are there's just some shit in the fuel system and I can't clear it. So safest option was, like I've said 3 times, get going home. We can't risk it with impending grandchild coming, so we don't want to be further away from home if something goes wrong. So we're heading home now, but yeah, we'll get there. Rightio, back in the Nakundra pub. It's the same time as yesterday, so we'll go have lunch this time. We've heard good stories about the food here. Nearly everyone has said the food here is amazing. So, beef burger. What do you got?
There's probably not much you can go wrong, but
guess what? Back in Thankyou. So we're going to get an ice block or something. It's so bloody hot, it's about 35 degrees. So the bike went really well then, except when I slow down. So as long as I keep it pinned, sitting on speed with the RPM up, the bike's fine. So you know how pissed off I'm going to be, when I get home and we find out that it was just, you know, a clogged injector with fuel, with water or something really basic. So we won't know until I get back home. But it'd be interesting to see when I put a bit of fuel in it. Also, I'll try and buy a fuel additive somewhere and get that in. I don't think they've got better quality unleaded here either, so that'll just be a shitty 91. Anyway, gonna go get an ice block. Check out what I get in Thankyou. Remember this one, boys? They've got wins here. They have all your products. So I'm actually gonna throw in an injector clean and an octane boost. See what happens.
My name's Ed, I'm from Kunnamulla. I've just left Kunnamulla this morning and we're in Thankyou now, so...
And where are you heading to?
I'm going out through the Simpson and then I'll do the Flinders Ranges and then I'll follow the Murray to the high country and back up to the east coast.
How long are you going for?
2 weeks. Yep.
Packing it in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So today's a big day. I sort of know this country really well, and then I'll sort of try and stick to just 400 a day.
Yeah.
Ish to average the rest of the trip. Yeah, just solo. So I am meeting some guys in the high country, but yeah, it's long. I'm on my way to the high country, but I'm heading west. This is a 2015 KTM 690. It's got the Raid garage tank up the front.
Run list.
Yep, that's a bit of a navs list without having to pull up, and I don't have any navs, so I just got the PLB and my phone, so very basic.
That's all. I'm paper map guy.
Yep. Yeah, so I've got a new HEMA map here.
Yeah, that's all. I just buy the HEMA map.
And my mate Stewie Woods.
Oh, sweet.
I'll shout out to Stewie Woods. He helped me out with a lot of mapping. So
Yeah.
we've just gone through, and where are we?
So I've got
Get
the
to
individual
Victoria.
state maps
Okay.
on here, and that's literally all I use. But we just moved house, packed the maps away, didn't have them. So I'm literally just going like this off a run list in my head of towns,
Yeah, great.
like I used to in the 80s.
So yeah, Stewie and I went through. Stewie's done Australia 10 times on a KTM, and we just went through and mapped a lot of different tracks.
Wow.
Particularly through Victoria and the Murray, and then into the high country to stay on the dirt majority of the time.
Hey, okay, I'm going to ask you 2 questions.
Yep.
I'm in this one. So, Cameron Corner or Cameron's Corner?
Oh, on the map it says Cameron Corner, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It's
Yeah,
Cameron
but
Corner.
everyone says
Thank you.
Cameron's
Everyone
Corner.
says Cameron's. Don't you just
Yeah,
want to
that's
smack
for
them
sure.
when they say it?
Yeah.
Gundawindi or Gundawindi?
Gundawindi.
And you live there, you're
Spent
local.
Gundawindi.
Right.
Yeah.
And why is it Gundawindi? Is it because it's got
It's just
guns
easier to
in,
say, I think.
Or not? No, just colloquial.
Yeah,
That's it.
it's easier to say, I think.
There you go, folks. Cameron Corner, Gundawindi. Because every time I see the sign, I say to myself, oh, it's Gundawindi, but I hear other people say Gundy, and I go, so what is it?
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, best of luck, mate. Safe travels.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah,
You too.
cool. Yeah,
Yep,
cheers, mate.
Good luck. Have a good trip.
Good morning, happy bikers. It is the start of day 5 on our way home. Today we got about 550 k's to Nindigully. Going back to Nindigully because of the pub food. That's so good, so we'll still make this a good, enjoyable ride on the way home. Yeah, 550 or 560 k's, all bitumen. Hopefully the bike will be okay. We've thrown some injector cleaner into it and some octane booster, so I'll fill up with fuel here again this morning, and yeah, just hit the road. Hopefully everything will be okay. Catch you later through the day. Still people in bed at the motel, so I'll just push the bike out the road a little bit. Right, that'll do. See if she starts. So I had the fuse out of it all last night as well, main fuse. Gonna jump on. Big trip, 100 metres to the servo.
Oh, you're going there.
Yeah, get fuel. Righto. Made it 2 k's out of town. Bike has stopped. All my display's gone off. I've got no display.
Oh, yeah.
So
Fuck that.
it came on this morning when I started it. Maybe it didn't. Maybe I didn't even look at it. So I had the fuse out all last night to reset it. Maybe she's reset it all right. Nothing's come back on. Nothing's coming on. What the hell?
Seriously?
So I'm going to pop the fuse out again, see if it resets. So here we are. We're only literally 2 kilometers out of Thankyou on the side of the road. Bike's running, but I've got no display, so I can't see fuel, speed, anything. So, all right. Hey, look where we are though, nice spot. Just pulled up on the gravel pits just outside of town. Might do some doughies here on the way out. All right, come back to you. So I've got two options. One is just do the fuse, the main fuse, just pull it out, put it back in, see if that resets it, or actually do a battery disconnect, because then everything, but then the main fuse is the first thing in line, I think. Anyway, righto. Houston, we're back in business. We have a display. So I popped the fuse and put it back in, and the display's back on. So we're going to put the cowling back on the front. Then we're going to hit the road. Hey, I think I'm getting more of a country drawl since I've been out here, eh? Notice?
Hey.
Get back. Get back onto my pony. I nearly dropped the bike then just standing here. Rightio. That's we're on film. I'm just going to show how this cowling goes back on. Hey, I'm going to say generally, people you meet out in this country area, I think they just seem happy, eh? Maybe they're happy to see people like me struggling, or maybe they're just genuinely happier. They don't have to deal with traffic. Brendan, the local cop, like, he's a Brizzy boy, so talking to him about his lifestyle out here compared to what he had in Brizzy, like, I can just see how they love it. Just can't find the hole. Any tips?
Struggling.
Any tips on this?
No.
All right. That can just open up the whole thing for some good jokes.
Pop on there quite easily, but
yeah, the time I don't have the camera on, it clips straight on.
your light's on too.
Yeah, I know. Oh, thanks, Captain. Might even go there. Right, let's go. Days are wasting. We've got a display. We've got a high revving bike. Let's get going. So here's the problem.
This one's got big horns, I don't like this one.
Di's, well, I can't go, mate. The bike stopped. Di's stressing about this cow with big horns looking at us. The bike stopped. When I slowed down,
Yeah.
I bet you this is... it's alright. Stop stressing. I didn't actually want to stop here. But I slowed down and the bike stopped. So, got to go through the whole procedure. Harley Davidson riders, hot tip. When your bike won't start, right, like now, so I'm pushing the button, won't start, get your proximity key, give it to your traveling assistant, get them to walk away 30, 40 meters away, come back and the bike will start. Trial by error, we found this out. So I bet you even the guys at Harley don't know this one. So yeah, didn't start. She's got to go a bit further away. So two things I've worked out. To get the bike started, Di has to walk about 40 meters away, bring the key back, starts the whole ignition process again, we can go. The other thing, what was the other thing? I was just thinking. Oh yeah, when I slow down, I can't just back the throttle off in 5th gear and slow down. I've got to go through the gears and keep the, load on the bike. So I've got to keep the throttle open and go back through the gears 4th, 3rd, and keep it. Otherwise, if I just shut the throttle off and back off, the bike snuffs out. So we're just working out what we're going to do so we can get we've got about another 800 Ks to get home. So here we go again. Here we go, stuck on the side of the road. And we'll just see if it restarts. If it restarts again, we'll keep going. We've got about another
maybe 100 k's to Kunnamulla. Fires up, well, maybe just jump on just in case.
Yeah.
Here we go, let's see. Go. 1 kilometre. We made it 1 kilometre. Can we do that 800 times? Probably not. Let's just see. No, bike's dead. So we'll go through this procedure again. I don't know what we're going to do. Maybe I'll leave it in 5th gear for a little while. Fuck's sake, another couple of k's down the road and it's done it again. It's just not like in a closed throttle position. I was in 5th and it was revving. I don't know whether I just ride it in 5th. As soon as I back the throttle off now, it shuts down. Now I did mess around with a little adjustment screw on the fuel injector. There's one screw that has a spring on it. Ferg said, oh, don't touch that. I did play with that a little bit. But I might just try and put that back to where it was. That has something to do with when the throttle's closed, but you know, when you're out there, you got to try something. So sorry Ferg, I did actually mess with that screw. So your guys are gonna have to find out what the setting is when it gets in there. Anyway, I'm gonna try and get that back to where it was. I think I just got to ride the bike maybe in 5th gear, stay at about 110 k an hour. That gets my RPM up to say 4,200, and just let it rev a bit harder with a bit more throttle. So what happened then, as soon as it goes to 0 throttle, now even for a second, it just shuts down. So there's some issue going on. Plan is we're just going to ride in 5th gear, keep the RPM up. Let's go. That worked, but we've had to slow down for the little town of Ullo. Bike cuts out. So what I'm really annoyed here is this bloody thing with a key. You can see Di walking away. Because you haven't got a key switch, the proximity key, when it's within 20 meters of the bike, the ignition circuit is already in process of wanting to start the bike. If I could just stop, turn the bike off, restart and go, I'd be happy. But every time this now happens, she has to do this, walk up the road, come back, get out of the zone of the bike, come back in, the bike will start, I can go again. If it was just as simple as pulling a key out, put it back in. I hate proximity keys. KTM, BMW, you all have them. Harley followed suit because everyone else is doing it. Put a bloody key in that we can turn, pull out and put back in. Hey, this is the worst. This is the worst part. This is worse than the bike stopping. Here she comes. And then when she's back, I've got one shot to get the bike started and go. Going off. So I can't get through a town. I can't even ride at 60 kilometers an hour now because the bike wants to rev to 4,000 RPM. As soon as I shut the throttle off, the engine will snuff. So we've got to go through this bullshit procedure every single time to start the bike. Starting and stopping the bike's not even bothering me. If I could just stop, restart, go, stop, restart, go, it's this bullshit with the key. Over it. All adventure bike companies putting fob keys on bikes. Stop it. Put a key in. You got to put the fob somewhere. It's not a car. Kunnamulla, limped our way into Kunnamulla. Had the bike in rain mode. It hadn't cut out for about 70 k's then, so think we're just going to keep pushing on. We'll push on. We want to get to Nindagully today. That's the plan. So I'll get some brekkie now. It's 10:30. Main drag, Kunnamulla. Go to this little cafe here. Have a little walk around.
And then I'll get, do you just want a cappuccino?
Yeah, just do you have a decaf?
I do.
You bloody legend. Decaf cappuccino.
Too.
Oh.
No, normal milk's alright.
He has normal
Yeah.
milk, yeah.
So a decaf.
I'll get two.
Don't need milk to make me laugh, so I don't need the funny milk.
I'll get two.
Thank you for the offer.
So two.
Yeah.
One large.
Very cool shop. Maybe I shouldn't have brought Diane here because she could be here for hours. Main Street, Kunnamulla. What's the name of your cafe?
Rumour has it.
Rumour has it.
And I'm on Google.
You're on here now, so
Oh dear.
put on your best smiling face.
I don't.
That's all right. Great shop.
Thank you very much. All right.
So your bike broke down? Oh, you
Yeah.
must have a Harley.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, yeah. You haven't got a support vehicle. You usually have to carry a support vehicle with it.
What do you happen to ride?
A Yamaha Tracer 900.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
This
Never
is the
breaks down.
most flack I've copped
Yeah.
for riding a Harley.
Yeah.
Was
But
this
you
lady
deserve
here?
it. I mean, really, a
Oh.
Harley
You're
out here.
asking for it,
Yeah,
aren't you?
absolutely.
Good heavens. Good heavens. All right, safe travels. See ya. Yeah.
That's the problem too, right? The more advanced it is, the less shit you can do.
Yeah,
which is
exactly.
really annoying. Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
So anyway,
That
dude.
sucks, bro, but at the same time, it's actually really fucking cool because, man, you make for awesome footage, awesome drama, great fucking video. And it's at the same time, I guess it's just you and Di. It's like you guys don't have a timeline, right? Like you guys can just take your time.
We got a grandkid coming in 2 weeks, so that's why I had to make the decision not to go further west.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
So, anyways, we'll get there, dude.
All right.
So everyone's from Townsville? Yeah. Good. How we going? Good. So all these boys are off to the Harley Davidson rally in South Australia.
Hogfest.
The Hogfest.
Hogfest at Tailem Bend. Be there or be square.
All right, safe travels, boys.
Thank you.
Cheers. How to reset your Harley Davidson ignition. Send your wife up the road with a key. Such a good system. And we have tried this just for time as well. So sat here for 5 minutes and tried it and it won't do it. You've got to get the proximity key away from the bike. How's your ride going? Di's looking for a cigarette lighter.
Yeah.
I'm fucking done with it now. Fucking over it. Got jammed behind a caravan then, had to slow down to 80. So that's what happens. I slow down, turn the throttle off, bike cuts out. Can't restart it. So Di has to go up the bloody road with a key. Righto, you should know by now. 37.5 meters, do a U-ey and come back. Then we can go again. Oh, dummy spit. Here we go again. Fucking done it again. We've gone 100 meters. Nothing. Can't start the bike. Why can't I just push the button and restart the bike? You gotta take the key away, come back. It's just bullshit. I'm fucking over it. Trip's over. Fucking done. We'll go back to Kunnamulla. I gotta fucking RACQ the thing out of here. This is fucked. This is fucked. Fuck me. Sorry for swearing, but fuck it. Okay, I'm pushing the bike around the circle. We're gonna do a U-turn, go back to Kunnamulla, work it out from there. This is a fucking joke. I'm buying a fucking Honda 110 with a fucking carburetor. I think I'm fucking done with adventure bike riding too. This is a fucking joke. I don't enjoy one fucking minute of this. I bet you, what?
What I was thinking though was with RACQ, that was what that guy was saying, the cop.
Yeah, and you weren't far enough away now, so fucking, yeah, what?
Just about, you know, if you're outside the thing of where they'll pick you up.
Yeah, well, I don't know, mate. Kunnamulla's a town. Fuck this.
Oh, this idiot's going to be in front of us.
I cannot believe this. I'm so absolutely done with this. It's now got 98 fuel in it. I mean, diluted, because there was probably 5 or 10 litres left in there or something. Yeah, okay, that'll do. She's going back to reset this key. We're going to go back to Kunnamulla. I'm just calling it in. I'm not going to continue riding this. I can either get someone come and get me my ute, or RACQ, see what their plan is. If they can pick my bike up and then I get a rent-a-car back or something, I don't know. I got a RACQ top of the range cover, so we'll see what happens with that. Stay tuned. Mal's got the shits day. Now we're trying to limp our way back into Kunnamulla. The bike went for like half a K. We got 5 Ks to get back into town. Trip's over. We're rolling into Kunnamulla. That's it. I'm done. I'm pulling the fuse in and out now to save Di walking away. That resets the ignition circuit. I'm coasting, wait for it to stop, I'll start it again, and we'll get to a motel and I'll ring RACQ, and at least we're a lot closer to home than we were 24 hours ago. One bonus. So I'll pop the fuse. Fuse is out. Back into the servo. Which we're rolling in. Okay, yep. Oh, okay, sure. Started occurring at Tibooburra, and I've limped it home to here, to Kunnamulla, and just leaving town we got 5k's east of Kunnamulla, and I just went, nah, we can't do it. Or ring someone at home to bring my ute out and pick it up, and RACQ will pay for a motel for us to stay here. So that's probably the option we're going to take. It is now 12 o'clock. Yeah, that's what I've got to do. So I think we'll wait for the RACQ guy first, and then we'll work it out from there. We thought it might have been bad fuel heading out west. As I went, it got worse and worse and worse. So plan is we have to get it out of here. RACQ, we're going to get a motel room for the night, and then we're going to have to get someone to come pick us up in the ute. The long wait begins. Kunnamulla. Gotta be careful how you say it. Hotel. Yep. And then I've got my brother-in-law's going to come pick us up in the ute. That's it. That's my quickest way home.
Yeah. I was going to say cartage will cost you. Brother.
Yeah. No. So we'll just get someone.
You can afford a Harley, so you're right.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Don't go there.
Yeah, it's a bit sensitive.
It'd be on fire if it wasn't me.
Yeah. Designed to go long distances and never break down.
Every Harley driver has a backup ute. You know that, so where's your backup ute?
Yeah. At Bow Desert, mate.
Oh, bad luck. Oh, well. Anyway, you got an ice cream and nothing?
Yeah.
Best do that way for it.
Okay.
So yeah, so it's definitely saving you some money doing it that way as well.
Oh, okay, that's great.
Yeah, your ultra care benefits.
I'm going to risk it for the biscuit to the motel. We got a kilometre. So where do we go? Next street and then turn left? Nah, couple streets.
Right on recenter. I just touched it again.
Righto.
Oh, well, we're here. It must be not the next one, but the next
one. Then it goes along. And it's on there. Okay, so 2 streets and then turn left. Let's see how far we go. Ready? Here we go, the red machine. Oh, all right, we didn't make it, obviously. So we're 600 meters to the motel. Ah, this sucks. So there's 2 things we can do. Do you want to walk with a key and we'll try and restart it and do 1 sprint up the road? Calm down, Conan. Wifey's going for a walk. We're coasting again. See if we can coast to the motel. Ah, come on, baby. I got 1 more kick in it. Let's go. There it is. Legs are out. Paddle. Made it. Yeah. As the classy motel RACQ put us up in. Fully air conditioned. She's stinking hot too, folks. I think Di's having a bit of a meltdown. Might get in trouble with Savo. She's spewing. Want to come on an adventure bike ride again next month? What do you reckon? You're loving it. You know, this is how you make good memories. This is what, you'll remember this holiday. Don't reckon you will?
No.
Why not? Trains, planes and automobiles.
Not on a motorbike. They're shit, they just break down. Not interested. Nil.
Uh-oh. I think the desert heat's starting to cook someone a little bit. Someone's getting a bit cranky.
Why is everything so hard with everyone?
What?
Well, the whole RACQ fucking joke of a thing, that's just a joke right there and then.
Yeah.
That's just another money grabbing piece of shit.
You know they're a sponsor of mine?
I mean, RACQ.
Yeah. They sponsor me.
Then you get to a motel. And you can't get into a room. There's nobody here. The person's here, they're inside, and you have to ring them for them.
It's not that bad.
Don't even stop. Well, you're not here right now, are you?
What I'm impressed with is just how classy this place looks. I reckon halfway between Vegas and LA to be classier motels in this setup.
Typical, that's RACQ for you as well.
How are they going to know we're here now? Because we can't see it, because this car's in our way.
I said to them, we're in the car park. That's what that man did, and the lady came out and said, oh, where are you? Are you...
Right.
I told her that RACQ booked our room for us.
Yeah.
And we're out in the car park waiting.
Yeah.
Could you please speed it up a bit?
Right. All right. Check in. Oh, yeah, I see what she's talking about. There's a phone number over here. Right. Hey, bud. We did talk up Kunnamulla on the way through, how good it looked on the way through town, but now I think we're in the back streets. Stand at the back of the pub. Thanks RACQ. There was a really nice looking motel right in the centre of town. This one looks heaps better. They must have saved like $10 or something by putting us in here instead. Classy. Check it out, man. This is such bullshit. We've been at this motel for an hour and a half. There's a phone number, ring this. No one, just an answering machine. No one's here, no one's at reception, place is locked up. This is where our RACQ booked us in. Oh yeah, there's the phone number. See, we've rung that. So this place, total shithole. Sorry management, whoever owns the place, but customer service, you know. What a joke. 2-hour wait in the car park, no one's shown. So we've got back onto RACQ. Donna, thank you very much, has got us into another motel and they're waiting for us. So let's just work out how to get this bike there now, because I am pushing it. Hi, I'm having trouble finding where you are. What?
On the corner of Emma and Wick Street. Where were you?
Oh, I don't know. It took us down King Street or something. So.
Are you on a motorbike?
Yes.
Yeah, you turned the corner just before us.
Oh, okay.
We're the next street over. We're in Emma Street. Where are you now?
We're back down near Emma Street.
Emma Street the town.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
we're on the corner of Emma.
Yep.
And Wicks.
And Wicks. So eastern side of town.
Yeah, just directly opposite the Apex Park we are.
Oh, okay. I think yeah, okay. Well, we should be able to find you. So you're on Emma Street?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
So if I just put in Emma Street.
Well, that's Emma Street right there. Opposite the Apex Park. Where's the fucking Apex Park? This is the out of town, so we're out of town. Apex Park's probably the one right in town, is it? What's on this street? How the hell we got lost then? We're here, got the motel. This is ridiculously stressful. Fucking 2 hours we waited up this other motel. RACQ, they helped us out, we're at another motel now. GPS is working, we couldn't find it in a town of 1,000 people, couldn't find a motel. Here now, we'll get a room. Brother-in-law Ronnie's coming out to pick us up. Ronnie and Justin, they went and grabbed my ute and loading ramp, etc. Already copping some shit on Facebook about what bike I'm riding. Whatever, guys, I'm having fun on this thing, and you know, this is all part of it, isn't it? Someone had to be the sacrificial guinea pig and go out for a long ride on one and see what they're like, and that's what I've done. So do I hate the bike? No, I just want to know what the hell's going on with it, because the bike is amazing to ride. I do love the bike. It's such a great bike to ride. This is a shit issue, so I want this sorted and resolved. So yeah, I'll probably sign off here for now for a little bit till we get picked up in the ute, and then we'll get the bike into Gasoline Alley, get them to do a diagnostics and find out what the hell's going on with this thing. Righto, so I'm gonna get calmed down, have a little bit of an afternoon snooze and a cold drink, so catch you soon. Corella Motor Inn, look how nice this place is. Righto, trying to unload this bike. Hey, I'm back. So it's Monday morning. We're in Kunnamulla. Bike is here, ready to be loaded, just waiting for my ute. So my brother-in-law and nephew are bringing my ute out from Bow Desert. So they drove to St. George last night. Kunnamulla's a cool little town, really enjoy it.
You can buy a house out here for 85,000 bucks, which is pretty sick. Problem with that is you got to live in Kunnamulla, but you know, you can get a cheap house. So anyways, keen to get this bike back to Harley Davidson, find out what the problem with it is, and we'll work out what I'm going to do for motorcycles. Whether I, like honestly, sitting here now and contemplating what I'm going to do, am I going to pursue my Harley Davidson dream and ride this bike? I'm not sure. If this bike is going to do this, if it did it one more time, I'd be done with it. So I have to make a decision on what I'm going to do, whether I persevere with this bike. If it's something simple, you know, if it's something I've done, it's fine, I'll go with that. But if it's something that they don't know and could possibly happen again, I don't know where I stand with that. So we'll you'll know on the video channel what I end up doing anyway. So but anyway, now it's all about just getting home, you know, and then ascertain where we're at from tomorrow once I get into Gasoline Alley with the bike, talk to Ferg. And I will say, yeah, you would have already seen it, but there would have been a language warning on my last video. So yeah, I lost my shit a couple of times. All right, we're just sitting around waiting now. Rescue vehicle. Is this Harley Davidson's rescue car or what? How's the drive?
Yeah, good.
This is Justin. Justin's my nephew. Brother-in-law Ronnie. Ronnie said he was bored and he needed to drive. What I'm going to do, Ronnie, we're going to back just the rear wheels into the gutter.
Okay.
And then that'll get that down nice and low.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
You got to push it up.
yeah, but once the car's spun in backwards into here, it'll be fine.
She just said.
Yeah, room number one.
Number one. Let me put the
Yeah.
door open. Because she just said the sprinkler systems.
Push it?
It should be right.
Is that it? Got it?
Yeah. Yeah, Doug. Ride started out with all the right intentions. Got a bit ugly.
No idea from Harley what it could be. No.
You driving?
Oh yeah. All loaded up. On our way. All right, made it to Springwood. We're at our Gasoline Alley. Ferg was waiting for me. He's been here all weekend waiting for me. Bike's here. We're going to get it into the workshop, find out what's going on, and we'll come back to you when we find out what the problem with it was. Are we scratching our heads out here or what? Great service here. They're going to do a diagnostics on it today. Then they're going to dump all the fuel out of it, charge the battery, go through it again, but on their diagnostics machine it should come up with what it was. So we're suspicious of, you know, still fuel, like fuel issue or just some little hiccup with a sensor. So yeah, I'll come back to you as soon as I find out. They'll let me know probably in the next day what's going on. And I am back. So that's it, guys. Episode 4 done. So let's find out what actually happened with this bike. So I'm going to put a little video on here. Bike went into Gasoline Alley on the Tuesday. I got back Monday, left the bike in the ute, drove straight into Gasoline Alley on Tuesday morning. Unloaded the bike. The bike went in for full diagnostics tests. On here, you'll see the diagnostic test right here. And here is an image of the problem. So what it turned out being was a split in one of my inlet manifolds between the throttle body and the barrel of the bike. So I was pretty close with where I was looking when I had it stripped down to the fuel injectors. I was actually relieved when I found out, probably only 2 hours after dropping the bike off, that this is what the problem was. So like I said, in one respect, I was relieved because it kind of meant that it wasn't an electronic issue, which is where my suspicions were with the gas, the fuel mixture and all that sort of thing. So yeah, and if you think about it, it was just sucking air in, and that's what allowed
revs to run sky high continually, and it continually got worse. And then when I got better fuel in it and the fuel additives, it just got worse and was literally unrideable. So for safety reasons, that's why I called it and said, right, Kunnamulla, we're doing a Yui. So again, I apologize for my swearing in this one, but I did call this video warts and all. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks to the team at Gasoline Alley, especially Ferg, as I annoyed the shit out of him on this one, and he was fantastic in helping me out. So cheers, Ferg. And what am I doing with the Harley? Well, I'm keeping it. Reason is, this could happen to any bike, and anyone that rides knows whether you're on a Honda or a BMW, KTM, they all have bike issues. This bike, when I bought it, already had 8,000 kilometers on it. It was an ex-Harley Davidson demo model. So I'm sure it's been put through its paces in that time. I've put a couple of thousand Ks on it trouble-free. This was something just beyond that no one would even consider. It's not a common fault. No one at Harley had heard of this happening to one of these bikes. So it was just an absolute freak accident that this happened. And, the bike will be repaired. And what I can say is, I will continue riding this bike and get ready for, not sure what we'll call it, but it's a redemption ride. And this one, I'll continue on the ride I was going to do and get this Harley up the top of Big Red. Yeah, thanks for all the comments. Thanks for all the support. It's been fantastic, and I look forward to bringing you another adventure real soon. Cheers.